Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. I know the first 5-ish minutes of this video I didn't do any talking, and that's because Beebs was in here and I was down the hall in the bathroom, and I'm not confident enough to film with him in my vicinity. So he just left to go get us Chinese food for lunch from Panda. And then he's going to Walmart to pick up a couple things. And then he will be home and we're going to eat. So I thought in the meantime, I would vlog for you guys. You guys saw me kind of getting ready and doing what I needed to do. And then I didn't film it, but I put on this Burt's Bees Rescue Lip Relief. Beebs got me this at, I believe, CVS. And it's amazing. I love this stuff. So if you're looking for a good, like, medicated lip balm, that's the way to go. I also filmed my purse collection last night, I think. So if you guys want to see that, just leave me a comment and I'll upload it. If I don't see a comment for it, then I probably won't post it. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you want to see that and I'll post it for you guys. It's like 8-minute video or something like that, but one video is better than no video. But I already showed you guys my outfit of the day, and I'm trying to unlock the door. And like I said, you guys saw me getting ready. I've already taken my medication for the day. I'm gonna plug in the Christmas tree and maybe light a candle so it smells good in here. And then it will be ready for Beebs and I to eat when he gets back. But yeah, I don't know really what the plan is for today. So far, that's really the only plan, is eating lunch. I might ask Beebs if we can take the dogs to the dog park. Maybe I'll vlog that as well. But yeah, there's a dog park. It's like really local to us. It's actually a retention pond. I've said this before, but there's like a asphalt track that we walk around while the dogs run around and chase the ball or whatever. Indy is so much different than Ruby. Ruby doesn't care about any other people, any other dogs. All she wants is us to throw the ball for her. She's super loyal. She'll throw that ball until she can't chase it anymore. Miss Indy, on the other hand, she's a social butterfly. She only cares about what other people are doing and what other dogs are doing. She doesn't care what we're doing. Like, I'm pretty sure we could leave and she wouldn't care. But yeah, I woke up this morning and my lower back is really hurting, so I took some pain medication a couple hours ago. I can't take very many things because of my heart condition. So usually I either take Tylenol, which I found through trial and error does not do anything for me. And I got approval from my doctors to take Midol. Originally, they didn't really want me to take it because it has so much caffeine in it. But they said as long as I don't take more than one in a 24-hour period, I should be fine. I just take the Midol Complete multi-symptom relief of cramps, bloating, fatigue, headache, and backache. I think I'm going to make Grogu some food at some point because his is getting old and it's just not good anymore. All 3 reptiles are good on water. You guys saw me do the misting. Last night we cleaned pretty much everything. Dishes, we like wiped down the counter. Obviously now there's some stuff on the counter, but it was clean last night. And then I filmed my current favorites video in here. So I also came in here and put all the stuff that I brought in here away. And we vacuumed the floor. I organized all the reptile stuff. And there was actually, it's so gross. It makes me want to gag. The cup that we use for noodle, I didn't realize that my sister had put the mice that he wouldn't take in the cup. And I came in here and I was like, what is that smell? And then I realized that the mice was in the cup and it stunk so bad. So I ended up having to throw the whole cup away. And then we took the garbage out immediately because obviously that can bring like viruses and sickness that we don't want. But I think while Beebs is gone, I'm going to use, my sister gave me these like cling snowflakes, so they're not actual stickers, they just kind of cling to the window. I think I'm going to put some of them on our window, like outside of the window, because I think they would look really cute, even some on the inside, like around the Christmas tree. So I'm gonna do that. I apologize if the lighting is absolutely horrible, but this sheet is brand new, so I'm just going to use the sheet that I took all the ones for the reptile enclosures off of. The part I struggle with is getting them off of the backing, because sometimes the paper comes with them, and then you can't use the sticker. So if I can get one off, I will show you guys. I'm gonna fidget with this and I'll be back when I get one off. Okay, I managed to get a little snowflake off and I'm just going to place it on the window. I will show you guys the finished product when I'm done. Just kind of place them. I like to do like one big one and 2 small ones, and then a couple of these dots in each place that I do them. So I'm going to get another small one and a big one and put them up there, and then I will show you. So that is kind of what I went with and how I placed them. Now I'm probably going to do the same thing, but on the lower corner of the window on this side, and then a few on this window. And this is what I went with on this side. Obviously they're both laid out differently. I'm going to do this window. I'm not going to film that, but I will show you the finished product. And then I might do some like somewhere else, maybe on the microwave or wherever. I'm also going to put some on our bathroom mirror. So I decided to hold off on the other window. I just did 2 there and 2 there. I'm also gonna put a couple on this like magnified mirror that we have above the toilet. Like that. I feel pretty happy. I think it looks cute and Christmassy. So that was just a fun little thing that I thought I would do. Beebs called me and I couldn't answer because it'll stop the vlog. So I'll have to call him back when I'm done filming. But I think now I'm going to light a candle in the kitchen and the bathroom and maybe the one in our bedroom. So I just have a lighter. This is the lighter I use. So I'm going to light. There's not one in here, so I guess that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna light this one. These are all from Glade, by the way. I mentioned them in my current favorites. We got a set of 6 from Sam's Club. And I'm gonna light it real quick. And then take my ass into the kitchen and light the one we have in here. How pretty. I literally did the dishes last night and we already have an entire sink full of dishes again. That is probably the one thing about cleaning that drives me crazy is dishes. If you guys didn't know, I worked in a deli and I scrubbed more dishes than you would think. Big pots and pans, heavy pots and pans that had burnt grease and oil stuck to the bottom. I would have to use like an industrial scraper to get all the junk out of the pans. So that made me absolutely despise dishes. Okay, real quick, I wanted to show you guys everything that I have for my reptiles. Most of this was given to me by my sister because she comes in clutch. If you're watching, Sissy, I love you. But first thing I use, you guys have obviously seen this, is a spray bottle that has Reptisafe in it. And going along with that, my sister gave me a bottle of some Reptisafe. She has this stuff like on deck, but Reptisafe Instant Terrarium Water Conditioner for all species of snakes, lizards, turtles, tortoises, amphibians, hermit crabs, and arachnids. Instantly removes chlorine, removes ammonia, and helps prevent its accumulation. Adds electrolytes, including calcium, aids in rehydrating new arrivals, stimulates slime coat development, providing a natural protective barrier for all types of amphibians, which are frogs, toads, salamander, newts, etc., and it reduces the pH. So I use this guy. For the humid hides for Ghost, I have 2 boxes of the terrarium moss. This is something that helps keep the humid hides humid. So I just mist it a little bit and then put the humid hide back over it. Like I said, I have 2 boxes of this, and these are from ZooMed. This will last me forever. This is the box I've been using, and this is a brand new box. I have a couple sticks and hides and things. I have this like branch or log that was originally in Noodle's enclosure. I have this plastic one, which was also in Noodle's enclosure. I tried it, I washed it out and tried it with Ghost, but he never used it. So I took it out and added a stick. And then I have this like rock hide that came with Ghost that I'm not using at the moment. I switch them out obviously every so often. I have the 2 Ziploc baggies that we use to feed Noodle, one for the mouse and one to cover the cup so it stays warm. I have a cricket cup, but now I'm using this cricket terrarium. So I have that. I have some Repticalcium. You just dust this over whatever they eat, and this is the one with D3. Usually I would feed without D3, but this is just the one that I received. So I've been using Repticalcium. This is also from ZooMed. My sister gave me a leopard gecko manual because leopard geckos are probably my favorite type of gecko. They're beautiful. So Beebs is calling me again. Oh well. And then I have this jar full of the cricket calcium. It's like a cricket diet. And you just sprinkle this in the bottom of your cricket's terrarium for them to feed on, and that way it makes them extra nutrient for your reptile. And that is about it. I also have the Reptitherm heating pad that I showed you guys in a previous video that I can't use because I have a metal terrarium for Ghost. So, and Noodles is metal, and the only one I could use it on is Grogu, but he doesn't need that. It's actually, I believe, unhealthy for him. So, yeah, I'm giving that to my sister. And then I just keep everything in this tote that my sister gave me. It doesn't look organized, but I swear it is. So yeah, that's everything that I use for the reptiles. I realized I never really showed you guys that in depth. I've mentioned a couple things, but I've never showed you everything. I recommend the terrarium moss. Obviously, Reptisafe is really important. You only need literally a couple of drops. As you can see, it doesn't even change the color. That's how little I use. You don't want to use too much because it can make them sick. So my sister uses it for pretty much every single animal that she has, every reptile. And she has one of those like pump misters that continually sprays. If you saw the video we made together on her Alone in the Jungle channel, you saw that mister in that video where she was putting like Reptisoil in, or substrate, in the bottom of her green tree python's enclosure. So yeah, she does the same thing, but obviously with a bigger volume of water you do need more Reptisafe than normal. But even with her container that big, it should never change the color. If it changes the water to like a blue color, you know you've used too much. Also, when it comes to the reptiles, I try not to do like any Scentsy waxes or candles or Febreze in here. I don't want to do any of that because a lot of things can be toxic to reptiles. They're just, it's not good for them. So I always do my research before I do anything like that in any vicinity of the reptiles. Even when we have candles lit in other rooms of the house, I try to keep this door shut. This door is shut 99% of the time. So yeah, that's just a little tip. But yeah, I apologize for not vlogging more like throughout the day. Like I've said 100 times, I don't have any way to edit and throw the clips like in order. I would have to have my sister do it for me, which is kind of hard when it comes to Vlogmas because I want it up on the day that it's filmed. So yeah, that's why I don't vlog like my whole day. I usually just do it in the morning, but I try to tell you guys the plan for the day so you guys know what's exactly going on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this vlog. And that's some reptile keeper tips, and yeah, and a little bit of self-care. Like I always say, don't forget to always say what you're thankful for. Take care of yourself, drink some water, take your meds, and if your posture's bad, fix it. And I love you so much. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications if you want to see me again. If you like this channel, also leave me a comment, whether that's just saying how much you like the video or a video suggestion. I appreciate both. So yeah, I will have my sister and I's collab channel linked down below, as well as her individual channels. But yeah, I will stop ranting. I love you guys, and I'm thankful for you, and I appreciate your support, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.